All right, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jeff Juices here. Today I'm going to talk about kind of a controversial subject that's been floating around on the internet. Should you do it? Should you not? Is it dangerous? Is it not? Is it for everybody? And it's solid food vacation, juice feasting. I think we all know what this is. If you don't, solid food vacation or a juice feast is basically an incredible healing modality to reverse chronic illness at a pretty fast rate. A juice feast is when that's what it is. You feast on juices. You drink juice for an extended period of time. I've done it up to 90 days. Some people have done it for a year when they were very chronically sick. I don't recommend juice feasting for everybody. And so this video was kind of about clearing the air, talking about the good, the bad, who it's for, who it's not for, and my experience with it, and basically just what I think about it for healing humanity. So in this kind of world right now, there's a lot of people talking about how juice feasting will lead to eating disorders. And while I would say that if you do have an eating disorder, a juice feast might not be for you. However, I would also like to say that if you have a very toxic body and a chronic illness, especially in your digestive tract, then a juice feast might be the only way to heal from that. Now, I've said this so many times before, but if you get a cut on your arm, and you keep rubbing it with sandpaper or just literally keep rubbing it, do you think it's going to heal? Probably not. The same goes for if you have digestive issues, if you have inflammation or ulcers or strictures or fistulas inside your intestines, good luck healing it without something. Good luck healing it without doing an extended solid food vacation, because what you're doing is you remove the fiber, the juice goes through, your body can absorb all these nutrients, all these enzymes, and all these minerals super easily. So what that does is it frees up energy in your body that would typically be spent digesting food. And when you're not having to digest that food anymore, guess what? You get to heal disease, because now all your cells can process the waste and eliminate it out of your body through your kidneys, through your skin, through all the other eliminative organs that you have designed to eliminate waste. And when you're eating cheeseburgers, when you're stuffing your face with high protein, high fat, and even complex starch foods like rice, quinoa, stuff like that, your body's not really being able to use the energy that it needs to eliminate all this toxic matter that has built up causing your health issues. So when you go on an extended juice feast or a solid food vacation, it's like, whoo, game on, because your body is it's alive. It becomes alive, it becomes hydrated, and you are now able to start having energy at a cellular level to thrive and to live and to start regenerating. So my focus in what I teach people that come to me for help is that there's a million different ways to heal your body, and the safest is a slow and steady switching to a plant-based diet. That's what I would like to achieve, and I feel like that's what some people need. Some people might not need to go to the extremes of doing a solid food vacation. Some people might not need to go to the extremes of doing a water fast. But that's not who a solid food vacation is for. A solid food vacation, a juice feast, is for people who are chronically freaking sick. And they have no other choice but to remove the fiber so their body can process at a quick pace, so they can clear out mucus from the colon, so they can clear out 20, 30, 50 years of mucoid plaque from your intestinal wall, from your colon, eliminating parasites and worms and candida. And then, once you've given your body some time to rest, some time to process the toxins, and some time to just allow the inflammation to subside a little bit, then you can bring back in the plant-based diet, even the raw fruitarian diet if that's what you're going for. I believe that the fruit diet is the best diet to clean yourself out. I don't know if it's necessarily the ultimate diet to live on forever, just fruit, especially in the day and age that we're living in. But long term, to clean your body out, I feel like most people would really benefit from an extended juice feast. And I'm not even going to say what an extended juice feast is for you, because everybody's different in what they need and the amount of time they need on juices or water feasting or a fruit diet or having herbs or just having a raw vegan diet or a plant-based diet. Every single person is so much different. So for the people out there who are bashing juice feasting, have you ever done it? Have you ever done 90 days on juicing? I have. It changed my whole life. When I think about how chronically sick I was before I did a juice feast, it makes me want to cry. I don't think I would be where I am today if I did not drink juice only, no fiber for 90 days. You know, that's heavy. That's really heavy for me because I was bedridden. I had no life. I was depressed. I was suicidal, and I thought my life was going to be over. And so for people blasting juice feasting out there, I'm just one story. There's thousands, there's tens of thousands, maybe even more of people who are getting on this bandwagon of juice feasting. Fasting itself, which is either dry fasting or water fasting, is one of the oldest healing modalities in the book. It's as old as the Bible, way before that. So fasting, all species do it when they get sick. This is nothing new. So people knocking it need to understand that humanity is so effed up that we need to get smoked. We need a grenade dropped on us to realize how deep of a cluster F we are in as a human society. And when you do a solid food vacation juice feast, you do so many things besides just drinking juice. Some of those things you can really tune in on taking control of your appetite. And what the hell is the problem in the world? Most of it is because we have an appetite for the wrong foods. It's really not our fault. Of course it is. We're in charge of our own destiny. But we've been advertised that these protein foods, these processed foods, oatmeal and bagels and eating scrambled eggs is healthy for us, but it's not. The human diet is plants. Nuts and seeds, fruits and vegetables, that's pretty much it. So when you eat outside that diet, if you do it too much, your body can't handle it anymore, it starts to break down. So blanket statement, fasting is epic. It's great. Is it for everyone? No, definitely not. A lot of people don't need it, but some people do. When you have an insanely messed up digestive tract, what are the options? If you have a cut on your arm, I've said this so many times, and you keep rubbing it, what's going to happen to that cut if you keep rubbing it? It's probably not going to heal. So if you got ulcers, you got hemorrhoids, you got inflammation in your gut, you got strictures, good luck healing that, continuing to eat fiber, continuing to eat a raw vegan diet and smoothies, whatever. Dude, I've helped so many freaking people out on, a couple weeks to a month of juicing, and they've tried it for years. They've tried healing their bodies on a raw vegan, fruitarian with herb diet. They've tried the medical medium, they've tried juicing, they've tried herbs, they've tried a whole food plant-based diet. They've tried so many different things and it didn't work. You know why? Because when you give your digestive tract a total break, but you still give your body nutrients, minerals, enzymes that your body can absorb so you can still function and your cells are still able to eliminate waste, your intestinal tract, it goes from being broken down and decrepit, looking like a 1960s scary movie flick cemetery, to looking shiny and clean and new and pink and elastic and rehydrated. You know what that does? That gives you the chance to now start being able to digest. You see where I'm going? Now that you've reduced the inflammation, now that you've started to heal your intestinal tract, now you can digest the whole food, plant-based, raw vegan, fruitarian diet. You see what I'm getting at? So people are freaking out being like, oh my God, it leads to eating disorders. What the hell are you talking about? Everyone has an eating disorder already. What juice feasting does is it allows you to, for one, take control of your appetite. If you can go without food for a week, you are a gangster. You are a straight up gangster. You are a badass. And if you can control your appetite, then guess what else you can do? Probably a whole lot of other things. You see where I'm getting at? Once you take control of your appetite, once you clean out the waste, the toxic, nasty stuff in your colon, the mucoid plaque that's been there for 30 years, then you can bring in the slower diet that's going to allow you to be consistent. So I don't think everyone needs a juice feast. Definitely not. Do I think most people would benefit from doing a week of juicing? Damn right. Like, I'm gonna back that until the day I die for sure. If you can't go a week without eating, you got a problem. You got a major problem. You're addicted to the food and the food is owning you. Do you wanna be owned by your food, or do you wanna take control of your appetite and your mind? So like meditation is taking control of your mind. That's what juice feasting is. It's taking control of your appetite. Some people, 3 days, that might be all you need. Some people, a week. I needed 90 days. I could have gone longer and I probably should have. But for me, doing 90 days, it revolutionized my life. It revolutionized my health. It was the greatest thing I ever did. I'm gonna say it, dude. The greatest thing I've probably ever done to date. I'm 36 years young. I feel like I'm 22 sometimes. Some days I still feel old. You know, I'm not old. I got some gray hairs here. But this was what brought me from being suicidal, sick, laying in bed every day to now living again. You just can't say anything like that. Water fasting obviously has success stories like this. But when you do a water feast or a water fast, you have to quit life. You have to take a break from really doing anything because you don't have energy. You got to just lay there. And it takes a very long time to recover from a water fast. So what juice feasting is, it's the best of both worlds. You get to fast somewhat. You get to give your digestive tract a break from all the fiber, from the irritation. You get to remove a crap load of parasites, mucus worms, candida fungals, and you get to clear this new pathway down. And you get to restart. So I like to look at juice feasting as a restart, a kickstart to your new life. Like, take control of your freaking life, yo. If you cannot stop eating for a week, then I don't know what to say, man. Like, you're probably gonna have a hard time succeeding in most areas of your life. And the reason I'm so passionate about this is because I see so many people that are chronically sick and they just cannot get to a place of eating a healing diet because they have such gnarly food addictions. And while some people might say you don't need a juice feast, I would say that if you can't do just 3 days without eating food, then you need to do a juice feast because you need to take control of your appetite. So I'm going to pull focus now to who it might not be for. A juice feast might not be for somebody who has bulimia or an extreme eating disorder, and you can go on a whole food plant-based diet and heal yourself. You can go a little slower. You can detox a little slower. And while I think juice feasting is important for a lot of people who don't really have the time or the digestive tract to eat the foods, for some people who do have an eating disorder, it's probably not for you, you know? If you're prone to binging all the time after you've puked a bunch, then this might not be for you. So I'm not giving this advice to those people out there. This advice of doing a solid food vacation juice feast is for the people who want to heal themselves, who have tried a lot of other things, who want to take control of their appetite, and who want to clear a crap load of toxins and mucus and filth out of your body, out of your digestive tract. I almost said out of your digestive tract. So basically, what you're trying to do is set yourself up for long-term success. Healing with detoxification is not a diet. A diet is for losers. You know, this is a lifestyle. You want to eat foods that make your lifestyle conducive to nature and to health. And if you think you're going to go on a raw vegan diet or a plant-based diet and heal yourself in a month, it's never going to happen. This not even possible. You might get rid of some of your issues, but heal yourself and eliminate all the waste that's causing your health issues and the shortened period of extension of your life. If you're meant to live to 100 and you've been eating a hamburger diet, you're probably not going to live to 100 anymore. You might not get severe health issues until later in life, but you're going to seriously take years off of your life. Just like smoking takes years off of your life, eating a high protein, high fat, highly processed diet, a lot of processed sugar, it takes years off your life. Anything that you're doing that's not natural to your body will cause your body to break down. You see where I'm going? So for people who are out there who are skeptical, who are bashing juice feasting, like whatever, dude, I don't really give a crap, because look outside. You go to a bowling alley, look around you. 80% of the people are fat. They all have beer guts. Their skin looks like shit. They're dehydrated as hell. Ugh, their face is all blubbery and nasty. I honestly don't know that many people that look healthy. Some people might look thin, but they don't look healthy. Some people might work out, but that doesn't mean that they're healthy. Most people I know have some sort of digestive issue. And so how do you heal these digestive issues? You get on a whole food plant-based diet, predominantly raw fruits and vegetables, but for a lot of people, in order to even get there, you have to clear a lot of crap out of your body. So boom, Do the solid food vacation, go drink orange juice, go take a daily green juice, do a grape juice feast, drink lemon juice for breakfast, experiment. Who gives a crap what people say? If you know that this aligns with you, if you want to try it, do it. Because some people recommend eating eggs. I recommend ingesting a hell of a lot of raw, living, fresh, organic, cold-pressed juice from Mother Nature, from God Himself, grown through the plants, ingested into your body in an easy-to-digest format, in liquid format, that's going to rehydrate you on a cellular level, that's going to taste amazing, it's going to eliminate a lot of mucus and waste from your body, and it's going to really help you curb your appetite. Okay? We should talk about your microbiome. So this is a hot topic that a lot of people are talking about, that doing an extended juice feast will deplete your microbiome. Duh, of course it will. But some things, some healing modalities, you have to do them. They outweigh, the good outweighs the bad. So obviously, if you're not eating fiber every day, you're not growing your microbiome to the full extent of what it should. But how are you even going to digest those fibers if you can't digest those fibers? You see where I'm getting at? Some people need to do the solid food vacation to be able to get to the diet where they can start to incorporate tons of different varieties and types of fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds when you're into the building phase. So for me, there's people out there who are talking smack on it, and it's like, well, obviously it's not for everyone. I'm not recommending everybody go on a year of juice feasting. There's people who needed to do a year of juice feasting, and I pray for them that, screw praying for them. I've seen people do a very long-term juice feast, and it's done nothing but help them. I myself have done 90 days. I've done at least 2 to 3 month, many 2 to 3 month solid food vacations. I've done several weeks and so many single days. I can't even remember how many. It's just been so many in the past several years that I've been healing myself. And one thing is for certain, you definitely need fiber. I'm not saying you don't. I've never said that. I'm not saying you don't need fat or protein or carbohydrates. Eating a well-balanced plant-based diet with smoothies and some juice and some vegetables and some fruits, that's the goal. That's what we're all trying to achieve. But in order to get there, sometimes you got to pull out this gangster card. This is the ace of spades right here. You got to pull it out and you got to play it. And if you're having trouble, if you're struggling, if you're not filtering through your kidneys, if you're not eliminating as much waste, if you're still having candida, what do you have to lose? You're already effed. You might as well try something a little more extreme, like experiment. All of us out there, we're experimenting on ourselves. We're guinea pigs, and we're sharing that, and we're delivering our experience to the world. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, my experience with doing a solid food vacation has been nothing short of a freaking miracle. So I'm going to say F you to anybody who says don't do a solid food vacation or talking smack on it, like I'm telling you to go kill a cow or go eat bacon. Like F you, this is about regenerating humanity, and we are in such a deteriorated state of health globally that what are we going to do? Slowly walk back into it? F that. Let's put everybody on a solid food vacation, then after that we'll put them on a raw vegan diet. And guess what? Most of their health issues will go away. Good luck healing the worst cancer eating a whole food plant-based diet. It might take 25 years. You want to eat oatmeal? Cool. You want to eat salads and avocado? Cool. Probably not going to heal very fast. Probably not going to eliminate the waste that's causing your health issues. It's probably just not going to happen. So if you want to heal quick, you want to eliminate the waste, you do solid food vacation. You want to slow walk it? Obviously, you eat the whole foods. But to spark that healing modality of the whole food plant-based diet, that's where the solid food vacation comes in so handy, because it allows your digestive tract to stop being inflamed. Like in my case, I had strictures, I had polyps, I had ulcers, I had malabsorption. I still have malabsorption. That's why I'm still relatively skinny. I mean, look at that. I'm not super buff. I'm not amazingly ripped or anything, but I'm only like less than 4 years into healing, okay? And I was bedridden. I could not digest water. Some people don't know how extreme my case was. So for people to say like, dude, you know, it's dangerous to do a solid food. What are you talking about? I was dead. Screw you. I was dead. I was dying. This is the only thing that worked. I tried every other diet on the planet. Tried the raw vegan diet, tried the fruit-based diet, tried the Garrison therapy, tried keto, tried paleo, tried low FODMAP, specific carb. I tried all of them. None of them did anything, not even touched it. Nothing worked until I did a solid food vacation. Guess what? I weighed 115 pounds. I'm 6'2". Guess what happened after a month and a half of doing a solid food vacation? Yep, that's right. I started gaining freaking weight on juice. So for you to tell me, for people to say that it's dangerous, for people to just give advice to do solid food vacations, like, what are you talking about? This saved my life. I'm not telling people to do anything. You can do whatever the hell you want. I'm telling you my experience. It helped me so much. It helped me a lot. I would not be where I am today if it weren't for doing a lifetime on juices. You know, not a lifetime, but I did 90 days on juices. That's all I can really say. It changed my life. And now I drink juice daily. Some of the things I'm overcoming still are malabsorption. I'm still healing from that. That's why I only weigh 130 to 140 pounds. My main goal weight is around 165. That's what I used to weigh when I, you know, worked out and surfed every day and ate, you know, a normal diet. So my normal weight might be around 155. So I'm not that far off, you know. I feel good. I look good. My skin's good. I have energy. I wake up feeling pretty damn good. I usually start my day off with a juice or coconut water, and then I'll have a smoothie, and then I'll have some fruit after that, and then I might have another coconut water, and then for dinner I might have another fruit meal or a salad meal or a raw wrap or something that has plants in it. So you guys, I'm not telling you to live on juice forever. That is not my intention. My advice to you is if you want to overcome a lot of eating habits, really bad eating habits, and you can't stop eating, if that's what your addiction is, that you just can't stop eating, then this could be a really good kickstart to regenerate your life, to give you the opportunity to take this new lifestyle in and just take it under the rings and just run with it, because a lot of people need a kickstart. They need somebody or something to really give them results. And in my experience, almost everybody that I've seen do it has benefited from it. I honestly don't know a single person that's done over a week of juicing who didn't say how epic it was. Obviously, there are some people who it messed them up a little, and there are going to be those people because some people's bodies don't need and can't handle that fast of a detox. So that's why I'm saying it's not for everyone, but it is for most people. If you just try to go straight on grape juice right now from the standard American diet, you're going to get some blowback and it's going to hurt. You might get headaches, you might get major digestive issues because your body's not ready for that. So, you know, in my opinion, if I were to give somebody advice, which would be myself, and I were going from the standard American diet to a healing diet, this is what I would do. I would slowly switch from a standard American diet to a whole food plant-based diet. I'd try to replace my proteins and my fats with carbohydrates like quinoa and beans and rice. I would try to eat potatoes. I'd try to start incorporating fresh fruits and vegetables into my routine. After I got that down, and you know, take this into consideration. That's if my digestion was working. If your digestive tract doesn't work at all, this advice is not for you. This is for most people who just want to heal themselves and want to do a solid food vacation. So I would take that whole food plant-based diet and I'd step it up a notch. I'd start doing smoothies. Once you get those dialed, then I'd add in a green juice in the morning. Once you got that down for a week, once you feel like your body's starting to absorb and you're starting to heal a little bit and you're not cleansing too fast, then, you know, crank it up to another juice. Replace that nighttime cooked carbohydrate dinner with a raw salad. Then you can, after you got that dialed, then you can replace that salad with a fruit meal. Now you're on 2 juices a day, a smoothie and a fruit meal. Boom, what do you do next? You can pull out that dinner, you can have another smoothie. Boom, you're close now. Your body's functioning, your kidneys are filtering, you're not getting blown out with acne or headaches or inflammation or skin breaking out all over the place. What do you do next? You pull out one of the smoothies, you do a juice. Then you're probably ready to do a solid food vacation if you want. Like I said, I don't care what you do. I'm just giving you advice that really helped me and has helped so many damn people. So in order to get there, yeah, I would slow walk into it if your digestion's working and if your body's able to tolerate eating whole foods, eating raw foods, raw fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. But for those of you who can't do that, then like there's not many options besides juice feasting and water fasting. And water fasting, in my opinion, it's kind of extreme. You know, I still want to be able to go function, and I don't want to take 3 to 6 months off of my life for my body to recover from a month of just being on liquids. So thank you guys for listening. This is a very sensitive topic to me because like I said, there's nothing really that helped me more than doing a solid food vacation in my life. You know, it changed everything for me. The reason I am functioning now, the reason that I was able to move to Mexico, I live in this amazing apartment with my girlfriend, my cat and dog. I drove us for 7 days from San Diego, and I felt really good doing it. I have energy. You know, I can go swimming. I obviously, for those of you that don't know, I broke my leg a year ago, and I'm still really recovering from that. But the way that my body's operating right now, I feel pretty much like a normal person, which thank God for John Rose, thank God for Dr. Robert Morse, the Life Regenerator, Lou Corona, and anybody else out there, you know, who are still alive, who are still preaching the gospel of drinking liquids and drinking juice. You know, my goal is to not get people to drink liquids for the rest of their lives. It's just a tool, man. Like, this is a tool to help you live, to help you get to the next phase, and to help you clear some waste out of your body so you can get to that diet that you want to eat that is long term going to help you benefit. You know, juice feasting is obviously some sort of a restriction. You're restricting fiber, so it's not meant to be used forever. You know, you don't want to live on liquids. You do need fiber in your diet. I eat so much food. Some people think like, oh, are you restricting food? Why are you so skinny? Well, dude, no, man. I eat like 5,000 calories a day sometimes. I have so much food sometimes. Some days I don't eat that much. I don't ever restrict my diet. If I'm hungry, I eat. If I'm not, I don't. Juice feasting allows you to get a lot of nutrients, a lot of calories without the digestion going on, so your body can absorb it really easily. For people that got impacted intestines like Crohn's disease, irritable bowel, ulcerative colitis, anything like that, ulcers and, you know, acid reflux, it's very much important that you guys understand how important this is as a tool. And once you get a lot of that stuff eliminated, then you can go back to the food. That's the goal. You know, like, I don't want to do an extended juice feast. It's not my intentions. The goal is to eat a well-rounded whole food plant-based diet and tons of food. Like, I believe that the best diet is to eat whole fruits. You know, juicing is unnatural. Duh, we know this. But we are living in an unnatural, toxic state, and so many people are just near death. You know, we've lost our lives. We're looking for a way out, and that's what this is. You know, juice feasting is a tool for you to use to regain your life. So I hope this answered some of your guys' questions. Thanks for listening. You know, this was really fun for me to talk about this. I kind of got a little emotional just because this is like one of the most important things I've ever done. If humanity could do this, if everyone on earth could do a month on juices, well, this earth would be in a lot different place. We'd be operating from a place of love, not a place of hate. We would understand the connection to earth, to the plants, to our bodies, to each other's bodies, to the animals, to the sky. You know, humanity would grow in a lot of ways if we just took a solid food vacation for a month. So I hope this video finds you well. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button below. Also, if you have a healing story on doing juice feasting, please tell me your story. I would love to hear in the comments section below. Hit me up down there. What are your experiences with doing a solid food vacation? Did you benefit from it? Did you do it long? How long did you do it? And would you recommend it? Because anybody I've talked to would always recommend it. You know, most people that I know who have done it over a month said just epic things about it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.